Where exactly are those card reveals? There's nothing going on. What exactly is happening? Maybe we should ask somebody I think that might know. Let's ask Nova. So Nova, you look awfully calm. That's quite the poker face. But is something coming? Are cards coming? Your face says something. Your tail says a whole different story. Everybody, I think this is just the calm before the storm.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, and welcome to This Week in Hearthstone, the 47th edition of our weekly news recap series, where I take a look at all the news and events in the Hearthstone world. And well, this is my first video since we had our big, Twitter thing with the dev. So it's I just want to thank you guys all for your support. We'll talk about it later in the video as well, but a quick thank you, as well as we are announcing the giveaway winners for the 2 mega bundles, the 2 regular bundles. If your name is here, that's you. If I don't hear from any of these people within the next 24 hours, I'll pick some other people and we'll keep doing that until it's redeemed. As for the Fire Festival portrait giveaway, the nerfs haven't been announced. They won't be until Wednesday. So until that happens, I can't do the giveaway. So tune into probably Wednesday's video where we'll announce it, or at least it'll be in the comments. But anyways, let's get into the top stories on today's video. First, we're going to go over where are the card reveals? Like, where are they? When are they coming out? It's been revealed. And we'll also talk about just like, why does it take so long? Is this just really stupid and bad for the game? Whatever. We'll talk about that, as well as the next story. I don't really want to be a story on This Week in Hearthstone, but it was a big story. We'll talk about the Twitter fallout of Celestalon, the dev, kind of going after me, how everything's going with that, and all that fun stuff. I'll give you an update on that, as well as the Talk of the Tavern segment, where I highlight a content creator you guys should all check out and give some support to, as well as the mailbag, where I answer your questions. So first, starting off, where are the card reveals? We have United and Stormwind announced, and we have had 0 cards revealed, and well, what's going on with that? So let's take a look. If you hop over onto the Play Hearthstone site, you go to their card library. I will link this in the description below so you can check it out. You will see here that new cards are coming and the reveals will start happening on July 20th. So this will be uploaded on July 12th. It'll be 8 days. So next Tuesday, we'll finally start seeing cards, and they link like who's revealing stuff. I think this is Play Hearthstone. The second one, if you click the link, it goes to Brickworm. Brickworm's getting a card reveal. Check her channel out. She is an awesome content creator. But yeah, you can see the card reveals will start coming, and there's like, what, on the 20th, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 21st, there's like another, like all of a sudden, we're just going to be slammed with cards non-stop. So not till then, but it brings the big discussion. Is this a good way of doing things? A lot of people kind of get annoyed by when they announce the expansion and we have to wait like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it feels like, for some cards to be revealed, and it kind of kills the hype. And I always see threads about it, people complaining about it. I will say this, Blizzard, they've got their marketing down usually pretty well. I'm sure they've got market research on all the hype and all of that to get, the maximum hype and maximum reaction. They wouldn't keep doing it this exact same way if they don't feel it works. And I will put this out there. Every single time, people are always complaining. They want to see cards. They want to see this. This is stupid. They're ruining the hype and all of this. The second July 20th hits and the cards start coming out, nobody's talking about it. They're just talking about the cards, and then people get hyped for the expansion. Then they complain about the theory crafting streams, which do fine, and then people stop complaining, and then the expansion comes out. So basically, people are impatient. They're gonna complain no matter what. Wait, that's my gig. And I really don't see it as that big a deal. It just sucks to have to wait. But with all good things, sometimes you just have to wait. And once they start coming out, you'll forget that you've been waiting. We'll be able to talk about cool new cards, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun, but not until July 20th, but want to let you guys know all of that. Next, the Twitter fallout, the fallout from my, Celestalon calling me incessantly toxic and me being upset about it. And I got an amazing amount of support from the community on Twitter. Like, it was unbelievable how many people privately or publicly came to my support. Of course, there's the haters. Of course, there's people that are just like, yeah, you got what you deserved. You're toxic, horrible, blah, 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 but I'm learning to just, I'm trying not to care about that. I'm trying more and more not to care about what other people think, especially, we're a content creator and all that. And the craziest thing that happened that opened my eyes to a lot of stuff was Asmongold, the World of Warcraft streamer. Pretty big deal. He had 100,000 viewers. He watched our video live on stream. He watched it and he sympathized and made a lot of interesting comments, and I was blown away by it. And the biggest thing that I really took from it was he's like, oh, I get blocked by devs and all this stuff because I'm critical, and I just don't give a shit. My comment is like, you wouldn't have to hear my criticism if you would just do your job well and all this. So I actually really appreciated his take on it, and it was just kind of cool to see someone who's way bigger than you, infinitely bigger than you, who's gone through similar stuff times 1,000. To really kind of relate to you and, sympathize with you and say that. And again, the support on the channel has been great. Of course, I've not heard an apology or anything like that from, who. But I did have a private, DM Discord conversation with Igzar, lead card designer, and that was really good. It was really nice. He's, like I've said, I've had great interactions with him. Cora responded to the thread as well. She had her criticisms. She also had her positive stuff, and I really appreciate what she had to say. And overall, I'm not going to be friends with the devs or anything like that, but at least a few of them seem to be really understanding, and or at least are open to it and are open to discussion. And, they have an open, I can talk to them in that. So yeah, basically we're still, same situation as always with them, but I'm going to stop caring about it, or at least really trying to stop care about it. And, I'm not pushing this any further. I still refuse to say anything negative about the devs, about any of that stuff, because I just don't feel that's right or necessary or does anything. And I would appreciate if you guys did the same. Don't harass devs. Don't do any of that kind of stuff. And hopefully there's no more incidents like this where I get attacked or whatever. But if it happens, it happens. I'll defend myself. I'll fight for myself, but hopefully it doesn't have to come to that again. Next, we have the talk of the Tavern segment, where I highlight a content creator that I feel you guys should check out. And she's relatively new to the scene. Is Nina is Noob. She is a Battleground streamer / YouTuber. I recently got to know her through, she followed me on Twitter. I followed her back. I've been seeing her stuff. I've checked out her Twitch or YouTube. Her YouTube's really cool. I'll try and highlight right now her intro on her YouTube. Pretty well edited, pretty awesome, and she's trying to get to 1,000 subs. So if you could drop a follow, a sub on there, that'd be great. And as well on Twitch, really fun experience. Streaming Battlegrounds at relatively high level, good fun experience. And she even recently hosted a tournament with Nicolina, Battlegrounds tournament, cast and all that stuff. So very active in the community, really enjoyable streamer. And if you're into Battlegrounds, definitely check out Nina is Noob. And lastly, we have the mailbag segment, where I answer your questions. Again, if you want to leave me a question, leave me a comment in the comments below with mailbag in the comment. And first we have Andre Koza asking, do you think the pure paladin mechanic will make a comeback in this standard cycle? I like playing high Exarch URL, and I feel like this archetype had no further support after the Descent of Dragons rotated in wild or too wild. No, I don't think so, because yeah, right now high Exarch is the only pure paladin card in standard, and if they make something now for it, then high Exarch URL will rotate, and then whatever's around for there will be. It's really weird that they did that. It's really weird that they put high Exarch in there when the pure stuff was going to rotate, and I'd be very surprised to see more pure paladin support. It's just such a weird thing, but I would be quite surprised. But never say never. You never know. MC has a very long question here, but basically it comes down to, would you like to see that the core set increased a bit and add basically more filler cards to help with the discover pools, make them worse, evolve pools, all of that? I actually think would love to see the core set bigger. The core set is quite small, and it's led for this problem where the discover pools are really limited, very consistent. The evolve pools are very consistent, very limited, and I feel like it would allow for more creative deck building if you had a bit more bad cards, because maybe you make those bad cards work. But the way they brute force synergies and all of that, I don't know. I would be open to the idea. I think it's not a bad idea at all. And it's core set cards. They're free. It's not like it puts a cost on the player at all by diluting the pool of cards with some garbage. But I think it's definitely something they could explore, and maybe next year they put more cards in the core set to see how it would work out. Arikan's Pokemon Center asks, what do you think of this idea? Whizbang comes into standard, they put in a new achievement with 500 times on ranked wins using Whizbang decks, you get Diamond Whizbang. That'd be awesome. That'd be really wicked. The problem is you get Diamond Whizbang decks. You know how much costs to like probably animate these diamond cards? They'd have to like make so many different diamond cards. I don't think Diamond Whizbang's a thing, and plus I don't see Whizbang coming back to standard, period, because again, it gives free decks for a free card, so probably not, but it's a really cool idea, and that would be spectacular to see. Johnny Blaze asks, Zeddy, aside from the $20 starter bundle, what advice would you give to a new player looking to play the Hearthstone standard format? If you're going to spend money on Hearthstone, the best way you can do it is buy pre-orders, because the pre-orders are the best value for your buck. Buy the bundles that eventually pop up in the shop, not like the portrait ones, but the ones that are just like a bunch of packs. Buy bundles, but basically never spend money on regular packs if you can avoid it, because it's just the worst value, period. And if you can get good at Arena, average like 5 to 7 wins and you have the time, you can basically break even and build some dust, get your collection going. But other than that, Hearthstone's not a very accessible game from a free-to-play standpoint, other than completing your quests and all that stuff. It's still pretty rough, so take advantage of the bundles where you can. Other than that, you're kind of hooped. The Big Dog asks, have you ever considered getting Nova a friend? Well, when I was with my ex-girlfriend, we got her a friend because my ex is like, Nova's alone, she wants someone to play with, so we ended up getting another cat named Cece. I'll try and put a picture of her up, and they hated each other. Literally, they could not be in the same room because Nova would try and kill her, and for like 3 years while we were together, we had both cats. It did not work out. They had to be kept in separate rooms, so once my girlfriend and I split up, it's been me and Nova, and I don't think I'm going to go down that road again. Cece's doing really well with my ex-girlfriend, and they're really happy, and we're really happy together. So you know what, Nova? It'll just be us. So if you enjoyed this week in Hearthstone, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? We'll see you later.